Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the top tricks on the HUAWEI Watch Fit 4 Pro. Alright, so let's begin. First let's turn on the screen on our device. Now let's open up our settings by performing the slide up move. Now let's open up the settings and let's begin with the more connections. And in here, let's click on the NFC. You need to remember that you can always pay for your shopping, anything that you want, using your watch, because it's have the NFC feature. But simply open it up before making the payment, and first let's select the default payment app. In here I only have the wallet. If you have more of them, for example the Google Wallet or the Apple Pay, you can enable it right in here, and you need to make sure that you're successfully paired with your Android or iOS device. So in here make sure that you have your wallet app connected. So that's the first thing, the NFC. Below we have the watch face and home settings. Let's begin with the watch face, and in here we have some modes that we can change. So that's the default one that we have currently, but we can always change it. You can scroll to the left side or to the right side, and in here we have some modes. And you can see below their names, we can see the power level. For example, this elegant light has the number 1 next to it, which means that it doesn't drain a lot of battery. Actually, maybe not a lot, but I'm sure that it consumes less power than, for example, that mode, because you can see that the power level is on the level of 2. You can always click on that number to see what it is. So when we have the number 1, it's the low power level, so the watch face uses little battery, extending the battery life. But when it comes to the moderate level, it reduces battery life by 15% compared to low power watch devices. As you scroll a little bit to the downside, you can see that those high quality faces use more battery. So in my opinion, some of them look simply better than the standard one. For example, the one with the cat. But let me open up the settings again, because there's not much time for thinking when you want to select, because you go automatically into the main page. So for example, this Felix right in here has the power level of 2. You can also copy each one of those faces. For example, let's select that one. Now let's click on custom, and in here we can change our functions on the right side. So simply click on one of them, and in here we can select the function. So we have the battery, we have the ward clock, sleep duration, VO2 max, heart rate value, SpO2, stress value, steps, exercise, move, stand, climbed distance, and a lot of more. Currently we have the air pressure, so let's change it, for example, into the let's say the battery, and now we can see that we have the battery level in here. So we have 43% currently. And also let's change the second function. Currently in here we have the attitude. So let's say, for example, for the temperature. Okay, and now we can see that we have 75 Fahrenheit degrees. If you want to save, simply click next to it, and now it has been successfully changed. Let's get back into the settings. Let's click on again into the watch face, and below we have the AOD feature. We can enable it. You can see that the battery life might be reduced by more than half, so it drains a battery. You need to have that in mind. We can enable it for now, and below we can change to raise to show AOD, because currently we have raise to show a watch face. You can pick between those modes, it's completely up to you. We can also change the display task statuses. In here you can enable or disable the tasks in progress, and also the device status. You can change those options right in here, and below we have the settings of our home. So we have the list of the features, or we can select it on the hex. So first I'll show you how the hex looks like. So let's get back for now. So as you go to the upside, when you click the wheel button right in here, you can see how this hex looks like. So we don't have a simple list, we have a hex. In my opinion, it looks pretty cool, but we can change it. We can change it in that settings that I was showing you before, but when you scroll down into the bottom, you can also click on the list, click on the hex grid, and you can change into the list always. I'll show you again how to do it from the settings. Click on watch face and home, scroll down, click on the home, click on the list. Now let's click right in here on our wheel, and we have a simple list instead of a hex. So it's up to you what you want to use, which mode. Okay, let's get back now. Let's open up the settings once more. Okay. Okay, I think that's all from the watch face and home. We can also manage our cards. We can select between those modes if you want to change the position of them, because in here, as you take a look, that's the way of all cards. How will they appear? Let me show you. So now we are on the home screen, let's say it in that way, and when I'll scroll to the right side, that's how it looks like. So let's change the pattern of it. So let's say we want the moon phase, that, and we want to have it, let's say, in that place. So let's open up our settings to change it. Click on the settings, click on manage cards, and let's say we want this card a little bit to the left side, so we want to hold on it. And now we can simply drag it into the left side, and let's say I want it to be first right in here. It should be successfully saved. Let's open up the let's go back into the home screen, and now I'm going to slide to the right side. Boom, you can see that the moon phase is already here. So we can change the position of the cards. Let's open up the settings once again, and also in here you can add more of them by clicking on that plus icon. You can see the list right in here, so you can pick between the modes that you want. And also you can delete one of those, and some of them are customizable. So you, for example, that one you can customize. You can change the outdoor walk for one of those. As you can see, it's a lot of sport activities, so you can pick between one of them. Alright, let's go back from here. And when it comes to the display and brightness settings, if you want, you can change the automatic brightness. Sometimes it annoys, so I suggest you should turn it off. And here you can also manually change the brightness of your watch. We also have the sleep mode. We can enable it. The maximum value is 20 seconds, the lowest the 10, but you can also select the auto mode. I'll leave it on the auto, and we can select the screen on time. Minimum is 5 minutes, max is 20. You can also change it. Alright, and when it comes to the sounds and vibration, there's nothing interesting in here, nothing cool. But under the mode, for example, we have the D&D mode. So if you choose to turn on that mode, our watch won't vibrate or ring for notifications or incoming calls except alarms. So you can select it, and now it's on full time, but you can always set the schedule. So you can click right in here, click the start hour. So let's say we want it from 12 p.m. and so okay, 6 a.m. is okay, and we can change the repeat time. So let's say I don't want it. Okay, I only want it on the Sunday and the Monday. Now click on OK. Click on OK once more. And now the D&D will launch the Monday and the Sunday, but make sure that you click next to it. So now it is successfully scheduled. Okay, below we have the pin. So we can enter the pin for our watch, so no unwanted person will get access to it. Simply create your pin. It needs to have 6 digits. Click on use. Now we need to enter it once more if you want to set it. Now we have the verification method. We can select the payment app such as HUAWEI Watch, QR code and HCE payments, or you can also select the device. In my case I want the device, then click on OK, and now the pin for our watch has been successfully set. Alright. And now let's change the down button also. And in here we have we can create a shortcut in here. So when we press the down button, which is located right in here when I'm pointing at, we can set a shortcut. So for when we press once, we can select what feature will be activated. So we can select the workout type, root draw, golf, heart rate, skin temperature, activity fit, and a lot of more. So let's say I want the calendar to launch. So let's go into the home screen and let's tap once, and you can see that the calendar has been successfully launched. Currently I have no events, so they won't appear right in here, but you can see that the calendar app launched successfully. Let's go back into the settings, and now let's set the shortcut for the double press. And I think only in here we can open up the wallet, so we can change it in here. So let's double tap. Okay, and now the wallet app would open, but we need to connect with the HUAWEI Health on our phone if you want that feature to work. Okay. And I think that's all when it comes to the most interesting features. For example, when you want to work out, we have the workout settings, and in here you can always also select the shortcuts. For example, in here you can enable or disable the music shortcuts or the metronome, but you need to remember that those settings are only for workout shortcuts and don't affect music, metronome, or the use of other features. So you need to have that in mind simply. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.